Jim Hills and I are joined in the studio this afternoon.
Our broadcasting headquarters.
Our broadcasting headquarters nestled deep
luxurious broadcasting headquarters.
Yes.
deep in the bowels of downtown Tulalip, Marysville.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was derided in an earlier episode for saying Puyallup by mistake.
Yes, you were.
Okay, so not Puyallup, Marysville, and Tulalip. Hey, we are joined for this episode with a very, very serious guy who was the executive producer for 15 years for a sketch comedy show called Almost Live. And
Legendary sketch comedy show.
Legendary. And so I think our audience may recognize his name. Bill Stainton has joined us. And Bill, thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks, Ken. Oh, it's a pleasure.
Hey.
Being here nestled in the bowels of Marysville. It's, just, it's the dream.
Well, it's beautiful. This is a beautiful
Yeah, I would have said nestled
place
in the
and-
foothills, but bowels, sure. Yeah, why not? We'll go with that.
All right. Well,
It's your podcast.
thanks a lot, Bill. Hey, Almost Live. Your name is associated with that. Why would people remember you for that? And what was there about this show that made it so iconic?
Oh, I think probably that it was local. I mean, that was the thing, that we were, our job was to make fun of Seattle, the Pacific Northwest, its neighborhoods, its customs, its people, that sort of thing. And we were on, for our final 10 years, we were on just before Saturday Night Live. We were on from 11:30 to midnight. SNL was on from midnight to 1:30. And SNL...
And were you the warm-up act for
Exactly.
for Saturday Night
Exactly.
Live, or were they
Actually, the
were
spoiler.
Were they the ones who then put people to sleep after you had?
Well, it depends on who you talk to. We heard it both ways. I know that Lorne Michaels, the executive producer of SNL, was not thrilled to be pushed back in Seattle. We were the only market in the country that was able to do that. But people would tell us, they said, "Man, you guys are so much funnier than Saturday Night Live," which technically, on any given week, may or may not have been true. But I think what they were really kind of latching onto was that we were local. We were making fun of things that were in, if the Mariners played that day, we had jokes about it. We would have guests on, Gary Locke, the President of the United States. I mean, local people who they knew, which SNL couldn't do.